So, we're gonna work on this one today again because we've been neglecting it for quite some time. Doing my puzzle challenges. So today we're gonna do this one. And I'm gonna do the forest piece today. I would like to get it done so I can start on another one. This is day 4 of me, day 3 or day 4 of me working on it, I don't know. But, I lost count. I only count the days I work on it because yesterday I was super busy. I did a 500 piece puzzle, so I did my challenge last night. So today we're going to do this one. If I can keep my cats out of it today because they've been getting on my nerves all day already. They already done tore it up. But lucky for me, it was underneath this thing, so it's okay. We didn't have to worry about, too much damage done to it like we do if it was on the table, because it would be like devastation. But we have it on there now, and we have the cover. I learned the hard way. The next puzzle I got in mind I want to do, I don't know if y'all guys are going to like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, we're going to take it a day at a time. Let's see if I can't get this done. So, we're going to see. And we're going to find out today. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm taking my dinner. Not break. Taking my dinner. So, I can eat. So, how's everybody doing today on YouTube land? I'm eating a burrito because it's quick and easy. I have not been feeling the best today. I'm trying to deal with certain things and kind of take a day to myself for a while. Alright, so if y'all can see how much I got done on this, it's not taking me very long at all. So maybe within the next couple of days or so I should be done with it. We're going to get as much as we can done today. It is a hard one, harder than I thought, but I do have another one I want to do. It's by Ravensburger. It's really cute. I'll show it to you next time I do the next one, but we're not quite done yet, but we're almost done with the main part. And the twist at the end we have to do, so, still got that to do. But I'm taking it one day at a time. Yeah. I just figured out where that goes. Like I said, there's a lot of edge pieces here that I didn't know where they went yet, and I just figured it out, so right there. And they go. So, so I get for having time and perseverance, huh? It does look really good though once it's done. The box does not show the whole picture, so a lot of times when you get a box puzzle, hang on, I do got the idea with right now. Okay, thank God it was sports ball. So, you know, the thing about that is that I'll take a couple of days off and I did a couple of challenges. So, it helps me do this one now. I'm not going to say how many I did so far, but you'll find out at the end of the video if I beat it or not. But March 34. So, we're getting there if I keep on doing what I'm doing. We're going to get there. Now, but I've been working on this, and I put it off for 2 days, because yesterday I was gone somewhere, and we did a 500 piece challenge. That's it. So, I don't know how that came off there actually. That's just come off. Maybe it just slides on and off, huh? Let's try to. Yes, my dear. Yeah, Bruce is outside. Now she's starting it. Yep. Stop. Hey, listen to that girl. Some people go to church Saturday, some people go to church Sunday. Some people go to church Wednesdays. So, that's the way it is, ain't it? Okay, guys. So, sorry about that, guys. I had to eat something for dinner. You know, because they want me to eat more, and trying to. I had a burrito, so it wasn't too bad. It was a little spicy. I'm not supposed to eat spicy food. But I love my burritos because, you know, they're good. You know, so with that being said, We'll work on this puzzle today. See how far we can get. As soon as I grab my blanket, because I always have to have my blanket just to make it cold. My feet become. So I have to keep my feet warm because if they get too cold, they hurt real bad. I've been crying all day. Sorry, my feet have been really bothering me, and I'm just staying off them today. So I'm in here sitting down. I'm not going to do too much today. I already got my floors swept and mopped. I did that earlier. I just want to take today off, you know, from cleaning, but I ended up doing it anyway. So, think about it is when you got severe feet problems like I do, there's really nothing much anybody can do for you. And my feet hurt all the time. And it's like taking needles or knives or whatever through my foot. It hurts that bad. So, I had surgeries to try to help me with them and to help me get around better, but they're just not doing it. So they quit having surgeries on me, and they said they can't really do nothing anymore for me, so it's just I'm on my own now. I am having surgery on the 10th for a different issue, but possibly do to save my feet now. So I have to take it and deal with it. And I've been trying to stay away from people today. I've been in my house, sleeping for the most part because it's been bad. I cannot take any pain medicine. It messes my stomach up, so I'm trying to just do it the best I can and not dwell on it too much because there's nothing anybody can do for me. But that's what I'm dealing with right now. So, I had bad news last week, and I'm not. Hey girl, how are you doing today? So, we're working on this forest piece puzzle today. I decided to change it up a little bit because I did those challenges 2 nights in a row. So, we're working on this one. Magic Puzzle Company. Yeah, and I'm going to take the box out. I'm hurting really bad today. I've been staying off my foot today. I've been trying to deal with it and try to relax for some time. So I'm trying to do the best I can, you know, and cope with what I'm dealing with. And I've been resting, cleaning, and cleaning my house today, so I don't have to do it tomorrow, so that's a good thing, I guess. And y'all probably wonder why I don't use the boxes on my puzzles. It's because I don't think it's challenging enough if I do use the box, you know. And the box don't do a bit of good in this particular puzzle because that's not what it is. It don't. Dang it, I just dropped another piece. Darn it. Yeah, hang on, guys. Hang on a minute, I just dropped another piece. Okay, I got it. Is that all the pieces? Okay, it should be. So, this is my mood ring. I'll put it on, since I'm not doing anything right now. That's my mood ring that my mom got me, so we're going to see what mood I'm in today. Thank you. I hope I get better too. I've been having problems with my feet for a while, and the only way I can get better is if God heals me. That's the only way right now. I'm having surgery in April on it, but for a different reason, not for this reason, but for another one. And it'll be the 4th one I've had. And I'm not looking forward to it, but, you know, it is what I have to do if I want to get this done. But as far as my feet go, there's really nothing much they can do for me. So, you know, they told me that they're going to take a bone spur out of my foot, and because it's pretty bad, and that's all they can do. So that's how bad I am right now. And I'm facing the toughest decision I have to make. And I don't want to do it. Do I want to be in a wheelchair permanently after 5 years because of my feet? Or do I want to sit there and fight it and be in severe pain all the time? It's one of them things we have to rule out. And you know, even if I do end up in a wheelchair permanently, I have kept my house clean in a wheelchair. I learned how to sweep, mop, all of that in a wheelchair. You know, so it's okay. I'm okay. So it's not the end of my life. It's not the end of a issue. But I have learned to do things in a wheelchair, and y'all be surprised. I mean, I was in a wheelchair last year, and a year before that, because my feet. I had surgery. I had 4 surgeries. Well, 5 on my feet, but I had 3 on my left, 2 on my right so far. This will be my 4th one on my left one, and I have learned how to do a lot. Hey, Levi. So even if I do end up in a wheelchair permanently, I know how to sit there and clean my house in a wheelchair. Y'all would be surprised on how well I do. I kept my house nice and neat. The only thing I could not do was take my trash out because I'm upstairs. But, oh, thank you. I just been busy today. I had things I had to do, and I had to take some time to myself today, and you know, pray and take some moments to myself. You know, I'm all right though. I'm all right, guys. I thank you guys for your support, though. I love every one of you guys. You know, just know that if I'm not here early during the daytime, that I'm here later on during the day. Hey, Levi, how are you doing today, son? What you doing? Did you ever get that thing figured out yet? So, yeah. Levi is chicken and macaroni. So here's the rules of my channel. We're going to keep this kid friendly. We have kids on here, such as my nephews. Good job. And we have my nephews on here. And we have other kids that come on my channel regularly. So I keep this PG-13 because of all the kids, we have my nephew who is 15 and other people that come on here that are kids that support me. So we need to do that for them. And I know it says my video is not for kids, but I do try to keep it a kid-friendly environment. And that's what we're doing. So this is, if anybody's got anything they want to talk about, y'all can type it in. That's fine. We'll talk about it. But I'm just going over the rules. You will be told once about them, and if you keep on, you will be banned. And no asking for money or gifts. If I want to do a Bird Live giveaway, I will announce it on my community page. I'm planning one in the next 6 to 8 months. We're going to plan a real life giveaway. But we have to plan this out. I can't do it right now. I have to get everything gathered up for it, and you know, I have to figure out how I want to do it and everything else. So we're going to take it one step at a time, and we're going to plan that out. All the mods need to meet with me as soon as possible with this, because get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a real life giveaway. And it will be awesome. Right now, I can't do it right now. I'm trying to deal with, but when I get ready to do it, I will announce it on the community tab. Everybody will know. I will make sure to let everybody know that. And no asking for money. Heck, if y'all want to send me gifts, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. You know, I'm not here for that. I'm here to have a good time and talk about puzzles. So, my email is in the description, but y'all ain't gotta do nothing, okay? Don't worry about it. Y'all can love my channel and not worry about it. I know there's a lot of people on TikTok that want you to pay money, and sometimes they demand you, and that's wrong, and I don't do that. I just want people to have a good time. That's all I care about. So any questions about puzzles, y'all can ask me, as I have been doing puzzles my whole entire life. I know there's a lot of people that were on the YouTube channel that were talking about puzzles. I watch a lot of people, and I'm like, they just started doing puzzles during the pandemic. Some of them did. And I sit here and I look at them, I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And it's like, you already know everything about that. You know, thank you. So, I already know puzzles. So, sometimes they will steer you wrong. Like this one, I'm not going to say who she is, but she will tell you to go and do a piece sort. Thank you, your favorite Leo. Thank you. I'm just going to call you your favorite Leo. So, thing about it is, y'all, listen. She tells you guys to piece sort. And I get that a lot. So, piece sorting helps, but here's the way piece sorting will not help you. And this is what I figured out in my life doing puzzles. I know there's a lot of people that do it different ways, and I get it. But what helps me solve puzzles a lot better. Oh, guys, that was my phone. My stand fell. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Sorry about that. My stand just fell. Give me a second, guys. It's gonna go dark here. I did not have a good grip on it, I guess. I don't know. I did not have a good grip on this. Okay, so with people, okay, hopefully I got a better grip on it now. Y'all can still hear me? But there's a lot of people that do puzzles differently. And there's a lot of things that I don't understand about how they, hang on, how they do it, okay? So, I'm listening to them and I'm like, okay, but there's other ways to do puzzles than what they say, okay? And I'm not trying to say anything's right or wrong. I'm just saying there's more ways. It's 25 degrees down here, by the way. But there's more ways than doing puzzles than what people thought. You do piece sorting. How annoying is it when you get your pieces sorted out and you're looking for a specific color and you can't find it because it's in another area? You know? I do it by colors. Piece shape does not matter to me. I will literally do colors because colors is a lot better that way. If you have the color, I mean, piece shaping, I mean, hold on, piece sorting and puzzle, piece sorting and color sorting, you can do both at the same time. You can put your colors with your, pieces and then still have the same thing, different results. And that's what I do. I do my piece sorting by colors. I don't do it how they do it. And it's okay. I'm sorry. Is that better? It just fell. Is that better? Can y'all see better now? Ooh. Yeah, that thing wants to fall over again. Okay. Alright, is that better? Let me see if I can stand it up better because it's gonna fall. So, thank you for that. Okay. So, oftentimes people want to get excited about doing puzzles and they want to say, okay, I want to do this in a hurry and I don't want to piece sort. Like, I don't piece sort. I just go in and do it head on. And a lot of people use cut pictures, and that's okay too. But I found for me, myself, that pictures don't work for me. It just gets in the way. I tried using pictures, and it's like, how do they do it? You know, it's like you have to take the time and, like, for instance, where's my magnifying glass? You have to find the piece, and like for instance, I have the picture right here. I'll show you. You know, and you have to take the time to find the piece on here, and find the piece right here. It's time consuming, you know, and it's like, see, this is what I'm working on. So, it's frustrating. Oh, thank you for closing my curtain, girl. My dog did that. She's smart. Thank you, Linda. But this is what I'm working on. My dog did close my curtain for me. Good girl. You see that? But if you do a puzzle, you have to, like, people use the picture, for instance. They use it like that. You know, they look up the pieces and then they look at the poster like, oh, you know, that takes so much time too. Honestly. I don't see how people do that. To me, looking for the piece and looking for, I mean, it just takes too much time for me. And that's just me. Not everybody else is like that. Everybody else does things differently. That's fine with me. But I'm just saying from my perspective. Okay, everything's just too easy that way. And I don't like looking at the pieces at all. And not the pieces, but the box. I don't like to look at the box. I don't like to look at the pictures. I like looking at the puzzle and do it without it. You know, I'm not even looking at the poster. It's behind me. I like the challenge. You know? Y'all don't know me very well. I like to push myself to the edge on doing these puzzles. I like to challenge my brain. I'm trying to get me a drink. Yeah, my favorite color is pink. I have milk in there, but it's my favorite color is pink, and I got that for me. I got another sports bottle in there that my friend got me that has my initial on. I'm going to use that for my videos, but I didn't have time to fill it up today, but next time I will be using it. But, you know, it's got my personalized initial. So, I mean, guys, everybody does things differently, okay? Everybody does. No, this is not 500 pieces. This is 1,000 pieces. This is a 1,000 piece. I've been working on it for a while, and I think I've been working on it for like 3 days or so. And I only count the days I've been working on it. So this is, I don't know how many days I've been working on it so far. But I took a break and did the 2,000. Oh, she's over barking at Lunabelle, y'all. Lunabelle's playing with Simba. But they can stay out of my way today, thank God. Hopefully they do stay out of my way today, because last night was a mess, right? Sorry guys, I have asthma. And I've been dealing with that, plus my dang earache, plus my feet ache. So, you know, I'm not feeling good today. I go to the lung doctor on Tuesday, and hopefully I can get a breathing treatment machine so I can breathe better. Ooh, that's better. Yep, that's better. I took my inhaler, but you know, so we all take life and we all try to find what we can do to deal with it. You know, like me, I'm always doing puzzles of some kind, and when I do these puzzles, it gives me an outlet, and my gaming gives me an outlet, but my Switch fried, so I'm gonna start getting things done so I can get my game systems back. But I'm working out a plan now. But yes, they do, and my sister don't like them for some reason. My sister, she always tells me, my twin sister, this is how opposite me and her are. She's watching me. This is how opposite me and her are. She will not touch a puzzle for nothing. She will not do it. She will throw it back at you. She will get mad if you try to give her a puzzle. I mean, she would. She's like, why are you giving it to me for? I don't know how to do this. Because it stresses her out. And she can do really good artwork. And her drawings are really awesome. And I couldn't sit there and draw all day. I can draw, but not as good as her. You know, my twin sister is a really good artist, so, you know, I'm glad that she is an artist. Maybe she can create me a challenge. But, you know, we are totally opposite. And that's okay. My nephew loves puzzles. If he's still watching me, he loves doing puzzles. He took my gene from me. You know, I'm just saying, he took my gene. And Levi, he likes to do puzzles too. And I told him, I said, Levi, don't give that up because you'll be able to be smarter. Did you know that doing puzzles will help you figure out math? It'll help you keep from getting Alzheimer's. I read that, and I'm learning just like you guys. When I do this research, it ain't just about me learning. I'm learning with you. And I knew that puzzles were beneficial, and I keep trying to tell people that they are. And they help in so many ways. Yes, they are peaceful. And you know what's the best part about doing puzzles is only one person has to do it. You don't have to have a bunch of people. What's wrong with you? You don't have to have a bunch of people doing it with you. You do it on your own. And you don't have to have nobody. You see, I live by myself and I don't have nobody helping me. I tackle this on my own. And I do this because you can play games by yourself, but puzzling, I like to do this by myself because I don't want people helping me. They just get in the way. Like, if I was doing this right now, right, for instance, Linda, quit lying. If I was to sit here, come here, that's fine, come here. If I was to sit here and have somebody help me do my puzzle, and you're working on this picture, like I'm working on this right here, you know, somebody else comes in and want to work on the same area as you, that does get frustrating when they just get in your way. And I don't like that, you know, and I like to do my own thing and I like to take my time. And then most of the time people don't know what they're doing. And then they just pretend like they know and they put them in the wrong place and you have to pick them up. You have to pick up after them. And that's frustrating too. So I do my own puzzles, I do my own thing, and that's it, you know. I don't want people helping me. That's my rules for myself. The three rules I have for myself when I do puzzles are I cannot ask for help, must complete a puzzle before I start another one, and I have to write it down and take picture, you know, keep a record of it. But these are my rules. I cannot ask for help, and I cannot take it down. I cannot stop working on it no matter how hard it gets until it's done. And that's it. Unless if it's a puzzle that I really don't understand, then I don't have to do it. But if it is a puzzle that I can do like this one, I'm not allowed to give up. So, and I have to enjoy the puzzle that I'm doing, because if I don't, I'm not going to get nowhere, you know. So, it's a give and take. This is for myself. I mean, these are rules for myself. I mean, I like taking myself and doing things. I set these rules into practice, and I did 34 puzzles last year, and I did not count the 100 pieces. I only counted the 500 and above. And when I stick to my rules, I get a lot done, you know, and I get them done quicker. And I think it makes me do a lot more than what I think if I stick to them. You don't know. And another thing is, if you do a puzzle and you're a beginner, don't go into something difficult. I hear people all the time tell me, oh, I stepped myself into a difficult puzzle and I didn't know what to do. Can you help me? Number one, don't start doing 4,000 piece puzzles all at once. Start low. And if you start low, I know people want to hurry up and be like me. I know. But start with small areas. You know, do small puzzles. When I was 5 years old, I did 500 pieces. I was in school, and I did it because we didn't have all this technology. And so we had more time. But you have to make sure that if you're not good at puzzles, start small. You'll get there eventually, but if you get to the big pieces of puzzles right away, you're going to get frustrated, and you're not going to want to finish it because you're like, oh, this person did it faster than me and I can't do it, so there's no point. And B, you're going to feel like a failure, you know, and it annoys people because they want to do puzzles, but yet they want to jump into something that they're not ready for, you know, and I hear that all the time. So it's okay to start little. It's okay. And it's okay to go at your own pace. Nobody's in a hurry. Nobody's telling you have to hurry up and get it done. Just get it done whenever you can. And people don't understand. You know, they feel so defeated because they cannot do their puzzles. And they get upset about it. And they quit doing them. And they're like, I can't never be good enough to do these. Puzzling is easy if you put your mind to it. Another thing is you have to have your mind working good. Um, if you have something else, like my dog's distracting me, but it's okay because I'm used to this. But if you're doing puzzles, you cannot have all this distraction. Um, you have to make sure you have plenty of time to sit there and work on it. Because if you don't have time, then you're not going to get it done either. That's cool. Another thing, I started that too, believe me. I have done those many times when I was a kid too, because you have to start working your way up. And if you keep on it, you're going to be able to do, like me, 3,000 pieces. I did a 2,000 piece in 10 days, and that was Jack and the Beanstalk. I didn't know I could do it, but I blew myself away. I was like, wow, you know. Mentally, I trained for this stuff. I put myself through hard stuff just so I can train myself to do better. And that's okay. So, another rule that I like to imply is when you're doing a puzzle, make sure you got plenty of room. Um, that's an issue for most people as they live in a small area like me. And, it does get really hard sometimes, you know, to deal with it. And if you don't have plenty of room to do them, and you get your puzzle, like I can't put 2,000 pieces on this, which I have done with the Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm looking for a 2,000 piece puzzle table so I can do them quick. Stop. Excuse my dog. I have done a 2,000 piece puzzle on this puzzle, which was Jack and the Beanstalk. It's on my videos, but I did do that one, but I did not do it live, but I did complete it. On this table, barely fit. I mean, it was barely. I mean, it was like it's like that much. I mean, barely. But I can't do any more of those because I don't have room for any more. Um, I do have 13 2,000 piece puzzles I want to tackle, but I just don't have the space right now. And another thing about that is you want to make sure that when you do your puzzles and you put them up, have a table like this. I have sorting trays. So that way, if you have aminals, they won't mess it up. Lilybell, get out of the window! You know, so that's another issue people have is like they get into a puzzle like I have been. I got into a good puzzle and it was my fairy puzzle. I had to do it on my table. And it made me so mad because I already wanted to cry. I woke up the next morning, my puzzle was destroyed. And I was so mad. And I couldn't do it anymore. I was so upset that day. So I just said, heck with that. I just threw it up. Because it was annoying. So make sure if you have a puzzle that you're doing, that if you do put it away, make sure your animals can't get a hold of it. Because animals are notorious for getting into things. I have 2 cats and I have 1 dog. And they get into everything. You would not think that cats would care. But believe me, I got 2 that prove otherwise. If my cats don't get their way, if they're becking meow, they will literally destroy my house. And unfortunately, my puzzles is one of them that they decide to destroy. So they take it out on me because I don't get what they want. They can have a bowl full of food and they still meow. And they get up. Like today, I got up, I closed my bedroom door, but they're in there now. But what aggravates me with my animals is they get me up, right? And this is funny. I get up, not really funny, but it's the truth. I get up because my cats demand me to get up. And I get up. I feed them every single morning when I get up. So I go in there I come in here to feed them, and I look for them, and they're in my bed. And it's like they didn't want to eat. They just want to run me out of my bed. And that's frustrating because the way I've been feeling lately, it's aggravating. They go in there, like, my cat's probably in there in my spot right now. Knowing Simba. So, it's just one of them things that I have to deal with. And it's aggravating sometimes. But they like my bed, and they don't ever want to come out of it. So, they run me out of my bed just to go in there and go to bed. And yes, it does get aggravating, especially when I hurt real bad. And I try to just ignore them when they meow at me. Sometimes they have a bowl full of food, too. Like right now, they have a bowl halfway full of food. And they still act like they're starving. But that's not why they want me to get up. They want me up so they can get back in my room, in my bed. So, yeah. It's just one of them endless battles with them. I just learned to whenever I see that, I just walk away. Because they come in here, they destroy my puzzle, they destroy my house. And then I get up, and then they go to bed. That's not cool at all. But they are good cats most of the time. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just saying this is the way I deal with life. My animals are well taken care of. They are spoiled rotten. They like to have a mind of their own. They have opinions of their own. And they do what they want. They roam the house. Which I have one right now that's in a blanket right now. She's being a butt. Lilibel, get out there! Lilibel! Come on, Lilibel! Now! Get out there! Quit tearing my blanket. I did not put that there for you to tear up. You know better. My amulets are like 3-year-olds. They're like toddlers. No ma'am style the other. But that's just the way they are. I mean, my cat is now in the window. One of them is. He's in the window watching something. I don't know. I had Simba and Tiny since they were babies. Luna I did not raise. I had her. She's almost 9 years old. I did not raise her. So she had somebody else before I got her. And she's very aggressive, so I have to keep her away from people. But they all been through different kinds of trauma. Like my cat Tiny, he was found underneath the car hood when I got him. And my cat needed a friend. It didn't matter whether he was a boy or girl. It's Tiny ended up being a boy. It didn't matter because Simba was fixed anyway. But, the point is that whenever I got Tiny, I thought he was a girl, but it didn't matter if he was a girl or a boy. I just wanted Simba to have a mate, friend, And Simba's fixed. He's been fixed a long time ago. So it didn't really bother me. And, because he couldn't have kittens anyway, because, he's a boy. He's been fixed. So, it was fine regardless. If Tiny was a girl, it wouldn't matter. Because when an animal is fixed, they can't have kittens. So, yes, Tiny ended up being a boy. And they ended up being best friends. And I like that because Simba has a playmate. Because Luna won't play with anybody. She's too old now. So, it worked out because they are best friends and they do everything together. And whenever one does something, the other one has to do it too. So, it's a good thing. That happened like that. And I have to keep my head, I have to keep myself on my toes because they do get into stuff a lot. So, I have to keep my mind. Sometimes I have to keep them out of things. And sometimes, like right now, they're being quiet. So, Simba's in the window. I don't know what he's watching. I don't know, I'm not in the window looking, but he is in the window, so I see his shadow right here in front of me. But Simba, he's a mama's boy. He likes to be held. He likes to be loved on. Only by me. He will not let nobody else touch him. There's reasons my ex done something to him, and he don't like hardly anybody touching him. He'll run and hide from everybody else. I'm not going to get into it. What happened to him, because I'm not with the person anymore. I'm with a good guy now. My boyfriend treats me a lot better than anybody else I've been with. But my cat has been through a lot. Tony, he was found underneath the car hood. He's been he don't like sudden jerks. If I hold him, I have anxiety. I jerk a lot. He don't like that. So when I start jerking, he wants to get down, and I can hold him up until that point. He will not let nobody touch him. He's not very friendly. He's just my cat. And I've been working with him since I had him. He's a year old. Simba will be 3 in, I think it's October. So, and Annabelle will be 9 on March 18th. So, that's the story of my kids. And they're all handfuls. They keep me on my toes, but they're okay. I'm used to it. I grew up with a lot of animals, and, you know, they keep me company, and they're really great mousers. My cats do mice, they catch them, and they are good at that, so they do earn their keep. So, yeah, I'm blessed to have my 3 kids. Then we have Hazel, and then we're going to have Toby. My 2 reborns. Hazel's in there in her room right now, and then we have little Toby. So, we're going to get Toby hopefully real soon. So, I have a family of 5. So, yeah. I got my hands full at all times. Moneybell's underneath me now. I just don't want to accidentally move the wrong way. But, it's just the way they are. I hear that dog again in about a year. I hear something barking. I don't know what's barking, Annabelle. Go out there and find out. I think it's your grandma's dog that's barking now. Go find out, Annabelle. Yeah, they're over there barking. I guess somebody's going to church or something and making my mom's dog bark. I can hear. Yeah, if anything I have really good is hearing. My ears, I can hear from miles away. I'll tell you one thing. People don't believe me, but then I say I hear something and I know what I'm talking about, and they're like, how do you know? I'm like, I just hear. That's my neighbors. Yeah, that's my neighbors over there. Okay, you're coming back upstairs now. Okay, Annabelle, that's just your neighbors. I guess they didn't go to church today. I thought they did. I guess not. Because it is that time. You know, it is 5 o'clock. And they do go to church a lot. You know. So, I'm almost done with this one. Almost. All I got left is to do this little piece and this and that, and that's it. You know, this makes a big difference. It took me, if I do get this done today, it took me 4 days to complete, yo. This is awesome. Then we can work on the one I want to do next. The one I want to do next, I'm going to glue it together and put it on my wall. Start displaying my puzzle work. Yeah. So that way y'all can see what I do. Yeah, I have 2 puzzles I can put on my wall and claim to be mine, but they're not. They're somebody else's work, so I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say somebody else's work is mine when it's not. I will claim my own work, you know. That's one thing I know is this one right here I did. You know. So y'all can tell in my videos I did this. But there's two of them that I have that's glued together that I didn't do, somebody else did. But I will do these puzzles live so y'all can see me do them because I do my puzzles for therapy. How many of y'all do puzzles for therapy? I do. And I have to agree with my friend Leo on that. They are very peaceful. I mean, y'all, when people read books, y'all know that they get lost in that story, right? They pretend like they're there in that story. And puzzles are the same thing in a way because you can get lost in a picture and then you can build it. Like right now, I'm with these frogs, hoping this fish don't eat me. I hope this fish don't eat me because I'm a frog. And I'm having the time of my life splashing in the water. You know? That's what I do. Do y'all ever do that when you do puzzles? Do y'all put yourselves in the image and say, wow, this could be me? I do that. I know it sounds absurd. I know y'all guys are probably thinking I'm crazy. But that's how I deal with it. I mean, y'all, think about how much fun you can have in this water. I mean, look, he's surfing. I mean, he's doing tubing. He's on a board. I mean, think about how much fun you can have right there. That looks like a lot of fun, don't it? And y'all just don't know how much fun it is to go out in the water and just... I mean, I went to the water park in Lazy River on the tube. I just had to wanted to go to sleep because it was so relaxing. If I could have put my feet up on it, it would have been a lot easier. But it was nice. I always liked the water, but can't swim very good like I used to. I used to swim really good. I taught myself how to swim, and it was nice. I mean, I'm getting all these pieces flipped over because I want to know what I'm working with. And see, what I'm finding is that I'm finding my pieces I need while I'm sorting them out. So, I'm sorting them all out at the same time by flipping them around. And if y'all have a puzzle you want to do while I'm doing this, y'all go ahead and work on it. Y'all let me know what puzzle y'all working on. Because, you know, I'm curious to know what y'all guys do. You know? What's the hardest one y'all ever done in your life? I can tell you the hardest one for me was the Animal Crossing. But I did it. It was fun because I love Animal Crossing a lot. So, you know, I knew the characters already. Because I played the game. Like I said, if I can get another Switch, I'm going to get the Switch too when it comes out. Mine was 6 years old and it was bound to go out sooner or later. But, you know, celebrity puzzle, I have never tried that before. I have never done one of those. I have heard of those, but I never done them. How many pieces are those? Hey Jen, how are you? You're fine, Jen. I'm just trying to finish this up. I'm almost done with this puzzle, and I got to do the other part to it. But, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, I need to meet with all the mods, Jen. I'm hanging in there today. I've been sleeping all day, too. I know the feeling. I need a meeting with all the mods pretty soon. Levi, my sister, and my nephew. I need to meet with all you guys as soon as possible. 500, that's cool. I never done any celebrity puzzles, and I have a friend's puzzle that's 1,000 pieces that I like, and I want to do it as a panoramic, but I just don't have the space because this is all I have, and the one that I have is like, it's not, you know, big enough on this table, and I want to find a bigger, I know somebody said it's going to get me a bigger table, and I'm just waiting for it to find one. But I need a 2,000 piece puzzle table for real. This one's like too small now. I'm getting farther and farther in advance on this. And me doing 2,000 pieces. I have a lot of 2,000s I want to do so bad that I cannot fit on this table. It's just, I want to get them done. You see, I already did these. You see that? I already did that. Now we got this part to work on. You see that? How quickly I did that? Yo, I do this so quick. This is my mood ring, Jen, that my mom got me for Valentine's Day. It changes colors, like my eyes change colors. So y'all, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I want to show you guys the next puzzle I want to work on. So I'll be back. So give me 5 minutes. Be back. I'll go get it real quick. Just let me take a break for a second. Oh, my feet. Sometimes I don't get up with my feet. You know, I have to take a break for a minute. Alexa, room temperature. Alexa, current temperature. Alexa, smallest forecast. Alexa, smallest low. Alexa, Wednesday, Tuesday forecast. Alexa, Wednesday forecast. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be cold for the next 2 days. High 30s for the next 2 days. I had to go in there and check my weather. Trying to find that one I'm gonna work on next. I just can't find it. Darn, I don't see it at the top. See, that's why I need to get another shelf. Like one more shelf, and I'll have them all in a way that I want them. And everything's just scattered around. So maybe this is it. So I found it, guys. I found the one I want to do next. I want to tackle this one after I get done with this one because, yeah, look at that. I like that one too. And hold on, I'll show you guys a better picture. I'm trying to find my incense still because I'm burning incense. Can't find my incense holder. Oh Lord. And I love cats. And I have two. And yes, they are paid too much, but they are very annoying. My two cats are annoying. My dog is annoying, but I wouldn't trade with nothing. They just be a handful. Like I said, they always gotta get out of that bed. And then whenever I want to go to bed, they meow at me until I let them out. And then when I tell them they can go in here, they meow and they go right back to bed. And it's frustrating because I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm up. You know, it was hard today, so I fell asleep for like 3 hours. So I'm okay in that aspect. Oh, my friend sent me. But this is the one I'm doing next. I'll tell you something about this background. Oh, that's my friend's baby. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh, that's my friend's grandbaby. I was helping yesterday with 7 kids, despite my feet hurting. I was helping with 7 kids under the age of 10. So, yeah, I had my hands full with all of them. And my feet are hurting from that, but that's okay. This is Tiny. This would be Simba. This is my mom's cat. Right there. And then that's her other cat. I have another copy of this that I'm going to try to do that I can glue to the wall. But that's going to be my next one. And that other cat, the white one, looks like Andrew. Darn phone. Trying to get it back here, and my phone wants to be a butt sometimes. But that's what I'm doing. I got one that I want to, I have to finish this one first. But I do have another one that's never been opened that I can glue to wall. So I'm going to glue another one that I have of that one that has all the pieces and just put it as a poster. That'd be cute. It'd be my work. We're almost done with this, y'all. Now I just need to turn it upside down and finish that side. Now give me a minute and I'll do so. Let me get this put up first because I don't want to get lost in a drain. Alright. So we're going to have to turn this over or around or something because look how much is almost done on this. I don't know how I'm going to do it though. Okay. Yo, I need to figure this all out. I mean, do you want me to switch you to be a mod on this account, Jen? Do you just want me to switch it for you? I can switch it for you if you want me to. If you want me to switch you to be a mod on your account that you're using now, I will do so and leave your other one not being. You want me to do that for you? Since you're using this account more, I can do that. Let me know, because I can fix it for you. So, we're almost done with it. I may just go ahead and turn it over, because guys, we're going to get this done today. If I can get that off the table. So, there's the one I want to work on today. Not today, but next. But we still got another part to do. So, this is not all of it. The only part I hate about this puzzle is, y'all will see in a little bit what I'm talking about. How frustrating this really is. Okay, I can do that. Let me, do that real quick, Jinjin. Jinjin, does my, sister know, that you're using this account too? Or may I have to let her know that? So she knows it's you. Okay, you have both. Well, I tried to fix it, won't let me do it. Hang on. Okay, you got it. I got both of you. Alright, you guys. Alright. You've been a great help, Jennifer. Thank you. So, guys, this is really, really going to drive me nuts because I can't, oh, I gotta bend over and do this. I really don't want to, turn it over right now. Yeah, now I got cat and Molly. Somebody get your out of my face, boy. Ouch. I'm almost done now. Come in here and messing up my stuff now. I know, you lovey-dovey. Alright, there you go. Alright, I don't know how to do this one right now on the top part. I'll let her know, Jen, that we did that for you. Jen has been a really great help on my channel. And she's been there for me for a long time, so she got mod. She's been a great help, y'all. Thank her for helping me. Without her and y'all's support, I would not be where I'm at right now. We need to lift her channel up and give her some love on her channel too. She's got a cooking challenge that she's doing on her channel. Something that I'm not good at. Although I do try to cook. I do cook really good. I just don't have the stove, the grief to do it with, but yeah. Alright, so since my cat is now off of the thing here, we're gonna flip the sucker around. That's the only way we can tackle this. And there's other parts to it, so this is not the end of this. Trust me, there's a lot more of this. So let me turn this around real quick. Hopefully without messing it up or anything else up. Because this table, don't want to bump into it. Well, no, it ain't gonna work like that. No, it's gonna bump into everything. So what we're gonna do is I can do it like this. Hang on. let's see. I got an idea. Take it off and then put it back on the different way. That's what we can do. Alright, take it off like this, right? Yeah, I can do that. And voila, it's flip over. Let me get this part right here. Now, we didn't mess it up. We did it. We did that. You know, it takes a lot of practice to know how to do stuff like this. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but if you don't move your puzzles the right way, you can really seriously mess them up. And I don't like messing that up today. I work too hard to mess it up right now. No, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it off. Okay. I'm gonna get these last few dishes done real quick. Now I have to start them doing. But that looks pretty good, don't it, guys? I mean, we got all that going. And, we're gonna have it done today. But there's a spoiler alert. If you don't want to see it, how it ends up, then don't watch it. But there's another part. Alright, I'm not gonna put that in there. There's another part to this puzzle that you gotta see if you don't want to be fooled, then close your eyes. That needs to go in there, that will go in there now. Alright, let's put that. Oh, no, don't put it. Please don't fall. Yeah, in my house, I play this Jenga over here. Get down! Down, Simba! Alright, I'm gonna put this in a safe place. I don't want it to get messed up, but it's wet now. So, I need to put it up until my hands dry at least. Alright, I had to put my ring up because I just did the rest of my dishes. I had just a little bit, so that's a good thing. I didn't have too many to do today. Which is good because I always keep my house clean. Alright. Yeah, the surprise, it's interesting. You have to wait and see because I'm not going to do it right now until we get to that point because I'm not going to like that because there's too much over here, but I will have that there for a smell. There is a surprise at the end of it. I didn't think I could ever find out. Like when I first did the puzzle, it was like, you know, I was anxious to see what it was. Y'all will see when I get done what I'm talking about. It says do not open until you complete the puzzle. And we're almost done with it, so we can open it after we get done. And it's pretty neat. There's a lot more than what y'all see right now to this. When I get to that point, we'll get those pieces out and then we'll do it. Right now, we're going to get this done. And it's going to be complicated. Y'all going to have to deal with me. Because it's going to take some time to get these done. So it's going to be a lot of work for the next set. I can't tell you what it is right now, but I can show you guys. If y'all don't want to be spoiled by it, do not watch. Because I don't want people to get mad at me for showing them the reveal. I'm just telling you, spoiler alert, when I get this done. And then when we get this done, I can work on my cat one. And then we can do another one of these. We're going to alternate different puzzles. We're going to do these every other puzzle I do. That way I can take a break from hard ones and start doing easy ones and then do hard ones again. So my mind can take a break on the hard ones for a while. Because y'all, this is really mind blowing how much I'm getting done today. I gotta find all these pieces that go here. I did not get these ready. Okay. So we're going to get these pieces right here. Just the backstory. Football season is almost over with. They have the Super Bowl. And we also have Groundhog Day coming up pretty quick. And Groundhog Day is coming up faster, I think, than the Super Bowl. So, what's everybody hoping for?
Are they wanting more winter or y'all wanting spring? Now, in my town, if we do spring early, it'll just go right into summer. There's no spring here anymore. I know there's a lot of you that, the only thing about spring in my town now is that it's severe weather. The severe weather is making it like springtime. I love fresh mow. I love the smell of fresh mowed grass. That is my favorite smell, and I love it. It smells so good to me. It's like everything comes back to life, and it's really cool. But I don't like springtime because of the tornadoes and the severe weather that we have to have, and I just don't like it. I don't like fall because of severe weather now. But, they said now that the severe weather is the same way and worse in the fall than it is in the springtime now. And all the tornado alley shifted, you know, to my area. So that's something that I have to keep an eye on. What do you want, Simba? So that's one thing that I really don't want to hear about. And I live right by a tornado shelter, and so it's not too bad. But I just don't like the. Yeah, I love cucumbers too. I just don't like the fact that we have to deal with bad weather. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I don't have to mow a yard because I don't have grass in my apartment. Besides, it's not my responsibility. It's the landlord's, which is nice. We don't mow our yard, so that's one thing about apartments I like. I don't have to worry about the yard issues. Simba, get down, down, down. Yeah, my pesky cat. Can y'all see my cat? Okay, you can stay there for now. I'm not gonna argue with you. I see that sad look you gave me. I know you want to be up around Mama. I know. All right, Simba, you can stay there, but please do not get on my puzzle. I love you, Simba. You can stay right there. Good boy. Now he's laying down being quiet. Good boy. Okay, he's fine right there until we get down to the next part. Yeah. Simba, you keep getting beat in the butt. You're going to have to get down now. Told you you can stay there if you be still. Yeah, I see him. Barely. This cat is crazy, ain't he? He is crazy. I don't know what his problem is with me. I mean, he is a mama's boy through and through. And he really is. And the thing about this cat is that he's been like this since he was a baby. He chose me out of a bunch of um he was in the middle of a cage when she gave him to me, and he came straight to me. I mean, he would never leave my sight, so he would not let me go. And that's how I ended up getting Simba. So he's a mama's boy through and through. Alright, Simba, go play with Bubba. No, 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 don't you come on that. Boy, if you do, get out of that. That's not your, you're going to turn up. No, no, you can stay right there. Come here. I told you, okay. I told him he can stay there, but he's getting into something he shouldn't be getting into, so therefore he has to get down. I warned him. Now I'm working on this upside down, so I have to remember everything's upside down now. Which is very confusing when you're used to doing, but I'm used to doing puzzles upside down anyway. Alright, now that he's out of the way, let's get this done. Simba can be a butt sometimes, but he's a good boy. I mean, he's pain. So is Tiny, but like I said, I would never trade them for nothing. They just be a pain all the time. They keep me on my toes. If you know what that saying means. Like, they keep you on edge. Like, every time they get into something, they're like, what are they getting into, But it's okay. They're fine. People get mad because I have them running around my house. They don't like it. And I say, if you don't like my animals running around the house, you ain't got to be over here. My animals have free, complete control over this house. They do not get put up in cages just because I have company. This is their house. They do what they want. They only go in a cage when I leave. That's it. Because I don't want them destroying my house when I leave the house. Other than that, as you can tell, they free roam the house. Right now, Simba is back at the window, or he's going back to the window. Sometimes I wonder what he stares at. You know, we don't have birds over here because we don't have trees. And so I listen to my cat. He makes this noise when we saw a squirrel when I was on the streets one time. He was watching the squirrel. Simba, get down. Come on. Come on. He's going to mess up my Wi-Fi. Down. Down. Now. Quit being a butt. My cat. He's being a butt again. But, you know, we was on the streets one time. My cat was with me. And I remember one time he saw a squirrel. And I kid you not, he made the weirdest noise. Like, you know, like a squirrel. I said, you ain't getting that thing. He wanted it for lunch, I guess. I was like, my goodness. I heard it all. You know. He loves chasing animals. He loves being a butt. I was always afraid that he was going to eat Tiny, because Tiny looked like a mouse when I got him. I was really worried about that cat, but that cat ended up standing up to him. And Simba was the funniest thing. If y'all want to hear a funny story, this will make y'all laugh. When I first got Tiny, and I already had Simba, this will make you laugh, Jinjin. I remember distinctly whenever I first got Tiny and I brought him home, I didn't think Simba was going to tolerate it. So, they were fighting. A little bitty kitten like that. Imagine, I thought, okay, I'm going to leave them out, you know, get them used to each other. So, a little bitty kitten. So, they were fighting, and that little bitty scrawny thing had my dog and my cat cornered. And that little bitty kitten. I woke up the next morning thinking that Simba had done something to Tiny, and they were, I have a picture of them, but, excuse me. Excuse me, can I work? Can I please work? Come here, you can come over. No, you're in my way, I'm working. Say hi, Simba. Simba, I love you too. Come here, you want to be held? Okay, I'll hold you, but do not get on my puzzle. You're going to mess up my puzzle. I'm going to be really mad. Say hi and quit being a butt. Please? I'm asking you, please. Oh, you got that motor going, don't you? Yo, I mean, he is spoiled rotten to the core. But I thought that I was going to lose Tiny. And the next day I found them and he was in Simba's arms. And you know, ever since they've been good friends. And I'm really glad. So Simba actually saved Tiny's life. So, yeah. So, I let them be. Simba got to where, it's on my videos that he was cleaning them off, giving them baths. And I have them on video. I have all of that. And I have all of the videos on my YouTube channel about how I didn't take one of them at first because it was late. I had surgery on my foot when I got Tiny, and I was in a wheelchair, and I couldn't really do anything on that foot at the time. But I'll show you guys the picture I'm talking about. What I show you. I will show you this. So, yeah, today, I don't know, it ain't March yet, so quit saying it. Quit saying it's March, because... Alright, y'all need to quit saying it's March, because I know my cousin's death anniversary is in March. I know, quit reminding me. One of them, she was 30 when she died, and that was like 4 years ago. She died of cancer. My other one died of suicide. And he was 28 years old, so... Does it get easier for me? No. Do I like to talk about suicide? No. Where is the pictures of them? Okay, right there. Simba, where's your picture? Okay, it's right here. This thing's very touchy. No, I didn't have Tiny at that time. I didn't get Tiny until I moved here. When I moved here is when I got my cat. Where is he? Yeah, I got him in October. So Simba will be 3, Tiny will be 2. So they're handfuls. Triple threat and terrible 2s. That's what I say. Okay. Here's Tiny when he was little bitty thing. Here's Tiny. When he was real tiny. That's why I named him Tiny. He was really small when I first got him. He was really matted up and dirty. And I thought he wasn't going to make it, to be fair. Because he was in such rough shape. And then this, I just seen it, where is it? This picture is my favorite picture of them, which I have on my watch. And this picture, I took of them. I caught Simba doing that, and I thought that would be a cute picture. Ain't that the cutest picture, guys? That is a cute one. I love my animals dearly, and that's my favorite picture of them. I mean, they became best friends, and that's good. So I'm glad Simba has a playmate. So I'm gonna readjust my camera. There, y'all, we're almost done. We're tackling it. And all we got left is this and that and the rest of end of it. Yep. So they are adorable. They are handfuls, but I know Simba and Tiny are best friends, and that's all that matters. They're cute together. They like to get in trouble together. Whenever Tiny does something, Simba has to do it too. Or whenever Simba does something, Tiny has to do it. I mean, it's like they spoiled rotten. They both are pains. But I love them to pieces. Right now, they're in my room being quiet. Right now. Tiny is not much of a lovable kitten. He does not like to be held. He likes to do his own space, do his own thing. But Simba, as you can tell, he likes to be near me all the time. If y'all have a cat that loves you, don't push him away. Cats are pretty much independent creatures, but nothing beats the love of an animal. I love my animals dearly. I had 2 surgeries back to back within 6 months apart, and that's right after I had my first surgery on my other foot. My second one, actually, we got Tiny. And Tiny just has it a little rough. And, he's okay. Sometimes you just gotta chill out sometimes. But I give him patience because I understand when you're found underneath a car hood, all the jerking will make you nervous. Like it does him. So, I don't put too much pressure on that boy. Where is Tiny? Oh, they're in there and sleep, ain't they? Well, now they're in there being quiet now. Makes me wonder what they're doing. Every time I go in my room, I see them and they get into stuff, and it's like they're being quiet, too quiet, and sometimes they're sleeping, and sometimes they like to get into stuff. So I don't know what they're doing right now. I don't hear nothing falling, so I guess that's a good sign. Alright, so I'm trying to finish this up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, since I see all the pieces right here for this, I'm going to go ahead and finish this side up. And then we're going to move it over to that side. Okay. See all these pieces already sticking out. So we're going to do this one now. So we're going to do all of this. Tackle it one at a time. You know, when I helped take care of 7 kids yesterday, we tag teamed it. I was like, you divide and conquer. You take 4, I take 3, or I take 3 and you take 4, whichever one. Let's go. And we did it. We accomplished it, so we're okay. Okay, so we already did all of this. Now we're working on this part right here. So if you guys are just joining my channel, I've been doing this puzzle for, I'm just going to count the days I worked on it. I think 3 days I worked on it. Only on days I work on, I'm counting. I'm not counting the days I'm not, because it's just not right, you know. So we're only counting the days that we have done this. And I've only worked on it 3 days, I think. I'm not sure. I have to look and see. I'm pretty sure, but I think this is the 3rd day. But I'm getting a lot done today. So let's try to get to that surprise point of the puzzle. Because that part is going to be really hard. Because, you know, the thing about it is, there's some things I have to do before I can start on that one surprise. So I have to do some things. Readjusting, if you will. But we're getting there. Okay, so I have not seen the surprise on this particular puzzle before, so I'm curious to see what it is too. I haven't worked on this one. Now the other 2 I do know, the Mystic Maze and the other one I have done. I know the Big Rock City and the Mystic Maze. I know the surprise ending. This one I don't know. Now y'all guys can guess what it is. I don't know, we're just going to find out together. I'm not telling you guys what the surprise is because I already know, but I'll let you guys guess. Can anybody get any guesses of what it is? The surprise ending? See who's right. There, see, I'm forgetting I'm doing this upside down, so it is kind of confusing me. A little bit confusing. Oh, there goes Tiny. Meowing. Okay, Tiny's okay. I hear him meowing. Okay. He's letting me know he's okay. Okay, Tiny, I hear you. Where you at, Tiny? He'll meow at me and get my attention because he don't know where I'm at. He'll freak out. And he will literally go crazy unless if he knows where I'm at. And if he knows where I'm at, he stops. I'm in here, Tiny. Once I get Toby, I will do a live video when I get him. He is my reborn baby that somebody's given to me. I don't know. We're gonna see. But I will do a surprise video of unboxing of Toby when I get him. I should be getting him any day. Shipped to me any day because I told her I wanted him before the 1st because I gotta go somewhere on the 1st and I want the person to meet him. So we're gonna do it like that. She said she'll try her hardest to do so. If I have to pay for shipping myself, I will to get him. That's fine with me. I just want him. You know, I want him home. He is adorable reborn. I'm a reborn mom and I have 2 cats and a dog. So yeah, I have 2 reborns and a dog and 2 cats. I cannot take my dogs and cats anywhere. I cannot take Luna about anywhere. Simba and Tiny didn't like going outside, so you know, I had to have my reborns. And I took her to the doctor's with me the other day. She was alright. It was cold, and it's like 22 degrees out there right now. So I don't take them out in the cold. Because I don't even want to be out in that cold. I don't think anybody wants to be outside in 20-degree weather. Brr. With snow on the ground. Last week it was like, or 2 weeks ago, the snow out back finally melted from the last snowstorm. And I keep telling them on the weather, I'm like, on our channel, I'm like, they talk on live shows all the time. And they keep saying that we're not going to get any snow. And I said, keep in mind, winter's until March. We're probably going to get more ice or snow or whatever because it's not over with yet. Winter is not over with. And for my town, usually February is when they get the most snow, which is like maybe an inch or two. We don't normally get 8.5 inches. So having 8.5 inches in one walk, we're not used to that. And we had no wrecks, seriously, around my area. Last year we had somebody stuck in a ditch. Somebody did hit a pole outside, but they got out of it. So, I guess people were listening this time, because people act like weathermen don't know anything, but when you sit there and you think about it, snow is hard to predict, so is bad weather. And severe weather the same way. If they don't predict the weather right, it don't mean they don't know nothing. It's just sometimes weather can be unpredictable. I heard them say, oh, it's going to be severe weather, such a date. Nothing ever happens. And I'm thankful. And people get mad about it. But sometimes you can get it bad without any warning. Such as April 21st, 96. So, you gotta take weather very seriously. Because after April 21st, 96, people laugh at the weatherman saying, oh, you're lying, you ain't gonna do that. You don't know. Think about it. Weather can be very dangerous. Tornadoes can be very fascinating, but it can be very dangerous. So, it's pretty scary. They say if a tornado is not moving and you're looking at it, it means that they're coming right at you. So if you see a tornado out there, see, I went to storm story classes when my grandma was alive, and they told us that there's like 5 different ingredients or 4 different ingredients that you have to have a tornado form, and you can't have it if you don't. So I know 1's wind shear, 2 is updraft, 3 is moisture, the amount of dew point, the moisture, and 4, you have to have a cold and hot front, all simultaneously. I took storm spotter classes, and they taught me a lot. I'm not saying I'm a weatherman. I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just saying that I did learn quite a bit. So, I can tell you when it's going to get bad. They tell you when it outside starts looking gray and stuff, or green. That's not always true. Sometimes I watch the clouds and they move fast during a storm because the cold air is rushing in, the hot air is rushing out. It's clashing of air masses. So, it's a lot of storms. I mean, I've witnessed so many. And Jen, you watched that document about the April 21st tornado. You know what I'm saying because I showed you. We had no warning in that tornado. It says in that video, no warning. Because all of our power was not on. And that's when it started upgrading the grids. And now the police department of my town requires the siren to be tested every Wednesday on my town. So every Wednesday they have to do the siren because of what happened. They had it malfunction one time, and the cops said, we will be testing these. If they don't, they get fined. So they are required to test the alarm systems once a week during clear days. If they don't do it, the city will get fined because of that right there. So y'all think about it. What are the changes that they make in your town during a tornado? They right after that tornado hit, they put storm shelters in. Every school has them here. Yep, they can withstand an EF5, and they have them at every school. And when the sirens go off, they should open up. Yep. So, yeah, we have not had one that bad since, thank God. And I'm praying it don't happen. But April 21st will be 29 years that hit. 29 years. May 13th will be my dad's death anniversary. He's been gone 29 years as well. So, yeah. So what did y'all get when y'all had tornadoes in your town, or what's the worst thing that y'all have ever had happen? I know they're having a wildfire right now in California. I know my niece is worried because she's there, and she's okay. We finally got a hold of her today, so she's okay. My nephew's fine. They're in a path of it, but they are okay. They're doing okay right now. I don't know if they're coming back here. I don't know. I know that it's pretty bad where they're at, so they're okay. Now anywhere can get wildfires, not just California. It's just uncommon, as it is here, as it is there. I think we have wildfire, but not that to that extent. We had a flood. I was in Missouri, and we had a flood that was really bad, and I wasn't here. But my sister was living upstairs, and it was like going up above the creek. Like all the creeks were flooded. I mean, it just kept raining and raining and raining. That's why I like being upstairs. You know, you ain't got to worry about it so much. If it floods, then you're safe upstairs. You ain't got to worry about it so much. That's one of the reasons why, even though if I'm killing myself with my feet, I like being upstairs. So, you know, it comes with its advantages. When I was in a motel, it kept flooding when it rained, and it was really awful, and power kept going off during storms and all of that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. And they wouldn't turn it back on until 6 o'clock that next morning, you know. And I was like, this sucks, because it was hot. It was summertime. It was muggy. I can't sleep when it's hot, and I don't sleep in the dark very much. You know, when it's pitch black, I don't sleep. When it's hot, I don't sleep. My room temperature right now is 72 degrees. But tonight it'll probably be lower because I like it cold at night. You know? I don't like it because I sweat. You know, I go, y'all women, if you know what I'm talking about, I'm going through menopause. And I'm already hot natured anyway. So for me, every little thing bothers me. I cannot be in the heat. I sweat. And it's like, I'm miserable. So I have to have a fan on me. And I have to have, um, I wear shorts and a t-shirt to bed. And that's comfortable. But if I have no electricity, I have to suffer. And at the motel, I was suffering bad. I'm alright now. Since I lived in this place, we have storms come through. We have not lost any electric. And my roof did leak a couple of times, but hopefully they got that fixed. But since the last time it snowed, it did not leak, thank God. But it's nice. I just hope it continues to not leak. But I wouldn't trade, anything than being on the streets. But, I have central heat and air. I leave my temperature on one setting and forget about it. I don't like having it up and down. So, I have that. Very convenient. Because at the motel, we didn't have all that. So, I have it here. All bills are paid there, but there was a lot more to that than what, we had people die there. We had people, they told me that there was somebody killed there 2 weeks before I got there. And it was because of drugs. And it was scary. And as soon as I heard that, I was trying to find a way out. 2 months later, I got this place. So it's a big change from being in a motel, being on streets, living with people, to being on my own. All in 7 years. So I don't like living with people. I have done that before. It does not work out very good. I like having my own space to do my own thing. I like it like that. Ooh, right here. This has to go. No, right here. We're almost to the surprise ending. Just bear with me for a second. We're getting there. Yes. We're getting there. Okay, so we're going to get this done. Trying to find this piece. I know it's in here somewhere. I know I didn't lose any pieces because I know this was brand new when I just opened it too. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, now it fills in that gap. Okay. Now I'm going to finish this side and then I'm going to work on this side. And then we're going to do the surprise ending. Are you still here, Jin Jin? I'm almost there. It seems like the harder it gets when it's like when you first starting the puzzle out, it's like really hard. And then when you put it together, you're like, oh, I know what this piece is, and I know what this piece looks like, and it's like you get done real quick. You're like, I know where this piece is. Yeah, this gets easier. Alright, so we're getting closer to the end. I just gotta get these rest of these pieces in, which ain't too many. It won't take me very long. It didn't take me very long to get this far. Ow, get over here. Alright, 3 more pieces on this side. And that's all we got left, and we gotta work on the other. Well, no, it's 4 pieces. Okay, 2 now. Alright, I didn't see that one until now. Okay, so we got that done. Then we got. Now we're done with this side. We're done with this side, guys. Now we're gonna finish it up. Come on, now we're gonna get to the surprise ending as soon as I get done with this. Y'all see how quick I'm doing this? It ain't taking me very long, is it? Not very long at all. Once I sit down and be still for a while, I can get a lot done, believe me. Y'all just don't know. Alright. So, let me take a 5-second break. Since we're almost done, I'll go ahead and get the other part out. Get back. But, I got all this done now. I got just maybe 20 pieces left. Be right back. Yay. Alexa, notification. Alexa, any notification? No notification. Yeah, I need to pick that up with someone. Alright. So we got maybe 20 pieces left to go, and that's it. And then we're about done. And then we can see the surprise ending, Jen, that you wanted to see. I had to take a break. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys. Let's see. I'll get this out and get it ready. When we get it done,
I got it right here. I got it ready. So that way, when I get it done, we can just go straight to that. We don't have to dig out of the box. And keep in mind, guys, we're not using the picture. There's no poster on these puzzles I'm using. So, you know, I don't use posters on these. Yes, it was kind of hard at first. But you never know when you're going to be able to do something if you don't try it on your own. People can say that they can do stuff, and they say they can't do something. Why don't y'all just try it? And y'all will see how amazed y'all will be. You never know that you can do something unless you try. Alright, so we're going to slide this down. I'm going to move this all out of my way. Y'all know why I'm doing this, because I want to show you guys the surprise ending when I'm done. So we're going to move all this out of my way. Charge up that phone. Okay. Move it over so y'all can see when I get to that point. Oh my god. Oh, my pens fell, y'all. This ain't right. I forgot my cup of pens. Thank God there ain't that many in there. Yeah, I'm always making a mess. Always making some kind of mess. Alright. I'll just put them in here either way. Doesn't matter if it's some later. There's my chapstick I was looking for. Huh? Okay. There it is. Alright, so we're going to move that down there. Because I always write down everything I do. So that way we can keep a record of all the things I did this year. All my puzzles I do. All my... Can y'all see it real good? Because when we get to the surprise, I'll do a better view. Just give me a minute. Alright, so let's go. Let's get this done. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I need to get another one. I'm almost out of that. That's okay. Alright, now let's get this done. Let's rock and roll. Alright, I don't want to get too close to my phone because my phone's right there and I don't want to knock it down. I'm charging it. Alright, let's go. Y'all ready? Let's get this done so we can get this going. Alright, let's go. So, let's see. I gotta get this done so we can get to it. So, let's get this done real quick. Alright, let me see if I can find the pieces I need to start working on it. Oh, I can't see my eyes blurry now. Alright, right here. Alright, let's go. Alright. My eye is blurring out. Okay, so if we put this together separately, which it goes right here, we can get it done and then we can get the whole puzzle done. That goes right there. Yes. Alright. Knock it down one at a time, yeah. One piece at a time. Alright. So let's get this done. Let's see what we're working at. Alright, I want to get these red and white striped ones done because that will go on there in a minute. And I want to be able to work on that so we can get done quicker and more efficiently. Work on one on the side. If you can't find the place where they work at, for now, work on it on the side and you can find it whenever you get to that point. That's what I'm doing with this. I'll work on it separately right now so I can get it done quicker because I don't want to sit here and try to figure out what goes where, you know. I usually do this when I do my puzzles all the time. When I can't find a certain piece that goes certain places, I will look for them and then I'll work on a piece separately. And then whenever I do that, then it'll all fit together sooner or later. Alright, it will. I just gotta put this together separate. Because right now, I want to get this done as fast as possible. So I'm tackling orange pieces. Striped ones. Okay, striped pieces only right now. And then we'll work our way up. Okay, there we go. And remember, I'm working on this upside down. So this is going to be really hard because I had to do this part last. Alright. I'm not going to flip it over for the surprise because that was too much trouble. But I will flip the camera over when I get done and give y'all all a good view of it when I'm done. So that way y'all can see the whole thing when I'm done. Because of the fact that I don't feel like flipping it over again. You know, it was hard. So, I don't want to mess anything else up. Alright. Let's just do it like this. So I got this one
Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. So we're getting this done as fast as we can. Sorry guys, I had to take a break there for a minute, but we're getting it done. There. Mm. Alright. Let me see. Alright. So, if y'all don't want to see the surprise at the ending, then y'all gonna have to turn it off because y'all don't want to know. You know, I'll put it on my upload that there's a spoiler alert. And y'all are going to see me do this live, so. Alright. This one, I've seen the piece of water go here, but that don't go there though. I know there's another piece that looks just like that somewhere, some way. Right here. Yeah, it goes on both sides. You go right there, and you go right there. Okay, got that done finally. I was wondering what those were for. Okay, can we add these to that yet or no? Do we have enough pieces? I think so. I think so. I don't know. I'll keep working on it until we figure this out. Okay. Okay, you're not working right. Yes, I'm almost done. Yeah, but there's a twist at the end, so it is almost done with this part, but there's another part that is there. There's another part I gotta do after this, and I'm not gonna say what it is yet until we get to that final part because I already done got it do. So we're gonna finish this up, and then we'll work on that part in just a minute. I'm just trying to get this all done. It's almost done. You're right. It don't take me very long once I sit here and do it. It really don't take me long to do them at all. I like how fast I do them, to be honest. Maybe I can do 1,000-piece puzzles in one day. I know one I want to try to do in one day, and it's really cool. It's an easy 1,000-piece puzzle. Actually, it's far easier than ones I've ever done in my life. Y'all may think it won't be, but I'll do that after my cat one. I'll show you how easy it really is. If I can find it. Okay, you don't go there. Alright, so we got this one almost completed. Let's see. Funny story, I've been doing puzzles since I was 5 years old, and I've been doing all kinds of puzzles, and I've done Tiffany lamps. I've done a 3D Tiffany lamp that actually worked. I've done one of those when I was 15. That was pretty cool. I can't find another one anywhere, but I did like it a lot. I wish we had YouTube back then because I could have showed y'all all the puzzles I've done. We didn't even have cell phones back then, so yeah. It was hard to do anything back. You can't prove it, you know. I can't prove what I did back then, but I can just tell you. People say pictures, but you know, you lose pictures a lot, you know. So I just do puzzles because it gives me something, an outlet, you know, sometimes. I might rather be gaming sometimes, but that's okay. I'd still do my puzzles though. Even if I had my game system, I still do my challenges. Because I don't want to forget how to do my puzzles, you know. I go from gaming to my puzzles all the time. But I don't have my game right now. It's crashed, so I love Animal Crossing a lot, and I'm trying to get everything of Animal Crossing. Again, I used to have everything, but when I moved, I lost it all. I love that game. I mean, I played it since it was on the Wii system, City Folk. So that game is very dear to me. My twin sister got me started on that. Now they're coming up with a new Switch, and I'm thinking about getting it. Instead of getting a new Switch, wait until we get the Switch 2. Have y'all heard? Have y'all heard of the Switch 2? I have. And we're getting Switch 2. And yeah, I'd rather have the Switch 2 than have the old version. I heard you can play backwards compatibility, that you can play all your games on your Switch that you have, not all of them, but most of them, on the new Switch. I will be doing a live reveal when I get it of that. And if they do come up with a new Animal Crossing, I'm going to get on that too. Oh yeah, we're going to do videos on that stuff. Oh yeah. We're going to learn how to play the new Animal Crossing together, guys. Now, I'm going to be learning just like you guys, or I'll learn everything like you. So, it's going to be new to me. It's going to be, I mean, I love Animal Crossing New Horizons. I heard through the grapevine that they're going to be putting cars in there that you can actually drive in Animal Crossing, the new one. That's what I heard. Now, don't quote me on that. But that's what I heard. But you can actually drive your cars now. They're going to make it more cityfied than what it was. Kind of like City Folk and New Horizons mixed, but only better. That's what they said. Now, I'm just going by what other people say. I'm not going by what I say or what I heard. I'm just going by what I heard by other people. You know, that they're going to make it better for us. That's what I was told. You know, and I can't wait because I love Animal Crossing. Y'all wait, if I get the Switch 2, we're going to be doing that live. And when they come out with it, I'm going to get it. I want to try to put it like where you can pay it out, you know, have it reserved and pay it out and then do it. Oh yeah, guys. We're almost done with this. And I know a lot of YouTubers are going to be blowing up to YouTube with that, you know. I know Abdallah, whoever he is, Abdallah Smash, he plays, I do too. He plays Animal Crossing on, he played the New Horizons one, and, I watched him play it, and he made his town cityfied. I like how he did it. It was awesome. His name is Abdallah Smash. He was on YouTube. And he plays different games and stuff. And I'm going to try to do that too. You know, try to play different games and do my puzzles and play games. You know, just have different things for everybody. Because I know not everybody likes puzzles. I know that. So I try to make it for everybody. So, that'll be interesting to see, won't it? Don't worry, guys. I'll still be doing my puzzles. I just want to do that too, you know, make it a little variety for everybody that's watching me. We all like to change it up. I heard also that if they do it, that you can connect your other Animal Crossing game to the new one too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know for sure about that, but that's what I was told by somebody that's on YouTube. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I was told. I know everybody likes that one better because it's got, they said it's a magnetic controllers that just magnetize. That's why I like the Switch, because you can take it to the TV or you can take it with you, you know. I liked it. So we're just about done. See. Got these pieces left. I don't know how I do this in a reasonable time. I don't know. Now we might be missing some pieces, which is not good. Dang it. I don't know. I keep seeing it. Oh, here's some. Okay, we got them right there. Okay, good. Okay, so we didn't. They're just hard to see on different things. Different surfaces, I'll tell you. Alright. We're almost done with this part. We got another part we have to do. So, we're not done yet. Got something in the envelope. Alright. So this part is done. This part is now done. So, I told you, Jin, I was going to do it right here. So, who's ready for the surprise part? Who's ready? Who's ready to see the surprise ending? Are y'all ready to see the surprise ending? Jin, are you ready? Are you still here? Let me know if y'all still here. Jin, are you ready to see the surprise ending? Alright, so this says, don't, oh, so this is spoiler alert. Yeah, where's Jin? Is she still here? So, this says, do not open this envelope until you finish the whole puzzle. So, guess what? We finished the whole puzzle. Now we're going to open this up. And guess what? There's another envelope in here. And I have to keep that where I can find it because I got to put this back in there. So, okay. I'm finished now. We're working on this surprise ending. So it says, whoa, slow down. Easy does it. Opening the secret evening before you solve the puzzle is like eating your dinner before it's cooked. Gotta finish the whole puzzle before you can open this up. So we already done finished this whole puzzle. Right? Y'all, if y'all don't want to see the spoiler, do not watch it. If y'all want to see it and don't have no plans on doing this, then y'all can see it. Alright, here we go, another envelope. Dang. How many envelopes is in this? Yo, this is another envelope. So apparently I carefully moved some sections. So section C, where are we? Okay, so now I gotta do this upside down, y'all. So this is what I gotta do. And it's upside down. So we gotta do this real quick. Y'all. This is the part I hate the most because the fact is that I don't have that much room. Alright, so it says in the instructions, it says move B down, which is right here, I think. B, no, this is C. Okay, this is C part. And this is A, and this is B. So this is one huge area. So we just switched these two around. Okay, so we just switched these two. Hopefully it's not that hard because I really don't have that much room in here. Alright, if we mess it up, we're good because I can still put it together real quick. Alright, so give me a second and do this because this is like really confusing, okay? So give me a second. Okay, so this... Alright, so what we need to do, as it says in the box, move this right here over. So let me see if I can find something. Okay, slide you. This way it can eliminate having so many pieces messed up. Okay, so we're going to move that up. Y'all, this is not easy for me because I don't have that much room here. Alright. Alright, so we're going to move this over. Like, oh, that was easy. Okay, all we got to do is redo this part. And that's okay because we can do that in no time, right? Alright. All we got to do is move this to right here. Voila, we got that. That was easy. Not really, but... we did it. We managed. Okay. We'll get to that one in just a second. I just gotta repair the pieces. I mean, this is like really hard when you don't really have that much room to work on. It really is hard and tough to do. But I do the best I can. Alright, so this goes right here apparently. Okay. So we did it like it said. And there's a hole. Now if y'all don't want to see the spoiler alert, y'all don't have to watch this. But that's what it looks like right now. I guess I did it right, because there is no C on here, so there's like 4 parts in some puzzles. I don't know. They're all different, that's all I know. Alright. Let's see what this is. Oh wow. Look at this. Okay, now we're gonna have to put this together. Okay, let's fight this piece now. Alright. That's what I said, it's not done yet. Alright, so we're going to do the edges first, as I always tackle everything else. Just like all the other puzzles. You know, right there. So, what do y'all think about this so far? When I get done, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. When I get done. I have to concentrate on this, so I can't read all the comments right now on it. Alright, let me see. Where am I going? Okay, edges first. Edges. Right here. Okay, we're going to do that one because that one does go on the edge. Okay. I don't know what this looks like. I've never done this particular puzzle before, so I don't know what the inside looks like. I'm doing it just like y'all do. And I don't know if I'm beating my record. We will see. Alright. Let's get this done. Alright. Put you right there. Put you right there. Okay. Okay, I need to flip all these over so I know what I'm doing, because if I don't, I'm gonna mess up. And the only way I can do this quickly and efficiently is to do it like this. Get them all flipped over at one time and we can move on and get it done quicker. Okay. And keep in mind, I'm doing this upside down, so it's kind of hard to see what goes where. And I will flip the camera around so y'all can see it when I get done. I just didn't want to move it back around because it's hard to. Okay, that's not gonna work like that. It's hard to move around. Okay, so I gotta keep in mind I'm doing it upside down, so. Alright. Which is okay, because I can do it anyway. Alright, so now we gotta tackle this part. Now I don't know what this is, because it doesn't say anywhere the picture of it anywhere. So, y'all's guess. Can y'all guess what this is? Just by looking at the pieces, can y'all tell me what you think this is? I don't know. Like I said, I've done 2 other puzzles like this, but I've never done this one. So y'all can guess this. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so we can come to this piece so we can go around it. Okay. Any guesses what this piece might be? I don't know. I'm leaving y'all to guess this. Alright, and then we'll see if y'all right. Because I want to see if y'all can guess it. I know sometimes these things are really hard. Alright. This one, it's not too bad. But it's not easy either. When I first started working on it, it was hard to tell what was what. But then when I got into it and then I figured it out, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. And then I got into a pad of rhythm. And that's how I got this done quicker. Alright, let me see. I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can. Wow. Some of these pieces have to be put together on the sides. So let's do this. Well, you can put it together on its side. It's okay because you don't have to do it in there. You can just put it in there as you go along. No, I don't see what you're doing. Anybody guess what it could be? Anybody? I don't know what it is, so y'all can guess. We'll see what it is when I get done, guys. I don't know. I haven't really tackled this one. I think it's pretty interesting because the thing about it is it gives you a suspense whenever you have your puzzle and you're like, you can't open an envelope until you're done with it. Kind of leaves you in suspense. When I first done this, I wanted to see what it was too, but I didn't. I just waited until I got done with it. But once you do one, you do them all, and you already know that this is what they all do. But it's really cool because when you first do it, it's like really neat because it's just that surprising element in it. But keep in mind, once you do one of them, you're going to already know what the other ones are like. You know, it's not much of a surprise anymore. But it is pretty neat. I already knew that it did all that, but I just didn't want to tell nobody that it did. Because, like I said, I've done the Mystic Maze, which was hard. And I did the other one, the Big Forest, the Big Rock City one, and this one's Forest Street. So this is the third one I've done in the series. Yep. Wow, where's the pink pieces at? Alright, here's one. This is like really confusing me. It is because I'm upside down doing this stuff. Upside down. And it's confusing because I don't usually, well, I do my puzzles upside down, but okay, that one's there. Alright, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So, we're almost done with it. Let me concentrate, and then we'll come back after I get done. What's that one with the arch on it? I just seen it. You go right there on that side. Yeah, you do. Okay. Alright, where's the arch piece at? I just seen it when I first opened it up. Where'd it go? This is right here. That goes right there. Okay. I'm getting it done as fast as I can, guys. Y'all will see it ending in just a second. It's just taking me a little bit because I'm doing it upside down. I don't usually do my puzzles upside down, but like I said, I didn't want to move it because I had a hard time moving the table. Alright. And y'all see me do this live on this channel, so y'all see me put it together, so I'm pretty quick. This took me 3 days to complete, so it wasn't too bad. You know, I can take credit for doing this because I did work on it and I got it done. So I can actually take credit for this. I don't think this type of puzzle is meant to be glued together because all the pieces, I don't think it is meant to be glued. I think that you just keep it in the same area, I believe. Because you have to, if you look on the back of these have stars on the back. The other ones don't. They mark them so that way you can tell the special pieces, you know, from the other pieces, which is pretty cool. But you don't want to mix them together because you don't want nobody getting spoilers. So if you was to pass this down to somebody, you want to make sure that you separate all the pieces. before you do, because you don't want to spoil it for them. If you mix all the pieces together and you give it to them like that, they're not going to know, what it is, because number one, they're going to think, oh, these pieces don't go there because they're different because they got stars on them. They won't know, and that gets confusing. If I had a puzzle like this, I would want it separated too, because I wouldn't know what these pieces were for if I wasn't doing it. If I'd never done this puzzle before, I would not want to have the pieces combined. I would like to have them separated because I'll be like, why are these pieces together? And these have stars and then they have not stars, because these have yellow stars on them and the others don't. So, it will get confusing if you've never done this type of puzzle before. Luckily me, I have got this brand new and I know what to expect because I've done this type of puzzle. So, we're almost done with it. Yay. Only about doing this one. Then we can start another one tomorrow. Yep. And I'm going to try to do my cat one tomorrow. So you see, I said I give myself a couple of days to get it done. So you see, I tell people, I time myself, I'm like, I don't always say I'm going, I said I was going to get done maybe tomorrow. But I got it done today. I don't always set myself up for high expectations. If I get done quicker than I do, then that's fine. At least I got it done, within a time frame. Because nobody wants to time puzzles, because life happens. Life really does happen, and sometimes you ain't going to have time to work on it, So, you don't want to set yourself up for failure. You want to do it your own way and do it at your own pace. It's not a race, unless if you're in competition mode. Or timing yourself. Alright. I am pretty quick at this stuff. Okay. We're at the nitty-gritty now, guys. The nitty-gritty. We got 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left. I see 4. Okay, there's 5 right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all ready to see the last piece? Done. Oh, so Gin Jam, I did it. I finished it in 2 hours and 18 minutes. Hang on, my phone went back. Now, I'm doing this upside down so y'all can see. Hang on, put that back up there. So y'all can see what I'm looking at. Can y'all see really good? Mm-hmm. So, it's done. Hi, how are you doing? So, it's done now. It didn't take very long. It's another one for the record books. But it was interesting because you have that plot twist. And, I did it upside down the second half. And, it was kind of confusing because there's like a lot of edge pieces on this puzzle that I couldn't find out where it went. And there's hamburgers and french fries. Boy, that makes me want some french fries on it. Man. But thank God I ate before I did this because you know, it's just, I have. So, there is a few pieces that are messed up on it, which I don't like. But if you look at the pieces of this puzzle, I can show you the difference between the pieces. This piece and the special pieces are different. You have this piece that has stars, and you have this piece that does not. So whenever you do this part, the star pieces are the ones that you want to keep separate from the main pieces. And you want to keep those separate from whoever's doing them. Now, it was kind of tricky because there's so many different areas in this puzzle that, you know, I didn't know. And the magic about this puzzle is it can be two puzzles in one. And you can move it over and put it right here, and then put this right here and make two puzzles. That's the magic part about this puzzle. And it is really neat. I mean, I've done it. I've done 2 of these houses. This is the 3rd one that I have done. And it's not too hard once you get the hang of it. And tomorrow I'll be starting to working on my cat puzzle that I have. I'm really looking forward to doing that one. I might do the other one I had that might not have all the pieces to it because I want to glue it to my picture. I want to turn it into a picture because, like I said, I refuse to take credit for somebody else's work. I have 2 puzzles I can put on my wall. I will put them on my wall, but they will be in my room because I can't take credit for someone else's work, and I refuse to do that. So, there's another one for the record book. There's another one. And it didn't take very long once we got started. See, we did a Kodak puzzle. So, it took 4 days. Not bad. You know, not bad at all. And so, yeah. Okay, so, you know, we're counting puzzles that we're doing this year. So, I still got a record of it. This is how many I did last year. I'm not going to show you all this year's because I don't want to spoil anybody. To tell anybody how many I did doesn't not tell me I did last year, but this is what I did last year. I did 34. So, this year I'm trying to beat this goal. And I did my average ones I did last year. September I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let me see because I gotta count. 1, 2, 3. Wait, pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in September. And 6 1,000 piece puzzles in September. And that's not bad. I did, so I didn't go over this with you guys, but I did the grocery store on September, okay, we're going to rephrase this. So we did the toy store puzzle. It took me 8 days. Then we did an almost puzzle, which was the one that I did after that, which took me 3 days to complete. The grocery store puzzle took me 3 days to complete. The car stamp puzzle took me a week. Well, no, it took me 3 days. And then the Mickey Mouse one took 3 days. And the Big Rock City, which is another brand, same brand, but different puzzle, took me, I would say, a week. Let's see, I don't know, 7 days. So, y'all, I did a lot in September. December, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puzzles. But these are 1,000 piece puzzles that I did in September, and I did 6. the Toy Story, the Amish buggies one, the grocery store, the car stamps, Mickey Mouse, and the Big Rock City. I did all that in the month of September. Those were 1,000-piece puzzles, y'all. Jack and the Beanstalk took me 11 days. And you know, wasn't that bad. The tiger one that I did took me 2 days. And that one, I was absolutely obsessed with that one. Took me 2 days to finish it. I know the dates are wrong, but yeah. If I had done puzzles all year and I would have started and kept going, I would have been beating this record by now. And we would have already done had it. So we would have had a lot more than what we have now if I had started like I did this month. And this month alone, I did a lot more than I did last year. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, tomorrow we're going to start on my cat tower, Ravensburger puzzle. It's also 1,000 piece. We're going to start on it. And, I have them written down as I go along, because that way I can keep a record of how many I've done in my handy dandy notebook. But it wasn't too hard. I mean, it's pretty. I know it's upside down, but it's really pretty. I mean, it is really cool. I'll show you guys a small view of it. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Hang on, my camera just went off. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, so I'll show you guys, since it's upside down, what it looks like. Oh, that's a hat. I didn't even know that was a hat until now. This is from Forest Beast Magic Puzzle Company. So I'm just giving you a look. Ain't that awesome, y'all? It took me 3 days to do it. I'm getting better. Hang on. Ain't that pretty? So, for those who think I don't show my face, there's my face. It's been a long day. Tomorrow we're going to do the cat puzzle, I feel. I knew I was going to get it done, but I didn't know today was going to be the day. Because I didn't know I was that fast. So I'm going to still do my 500 piece challenges. And, keep doing it. Because apparently me doing this 500 piece puzzle challenges is getting me done faster. So, sorry guys, that hurts my eyes a lot when you strain a lot, so my eyes are straining, but they're okay. I did get it done. This light, but I'm glad I had this light because my sister actually gave it to me. And it's, if y'all want to see what I use for my camera, I mean for my phone, to stand up my phone so y'all can see me, it's this thing right here. My sister gave it to me. It's got a light on it right here, and it has a phone stand right here, and I just hook it up to my phone so y'all can see over what I'm doing. That helped. She gave it to me because she got another one, and she gave me this one, so I use it for all my videos whenever I want to see high up, and it helps you get a good view of what I'm working on. It's attached to my table, but I don't know how many pieces were left. I don't know exactly. I know that there was a lot. We had to do, like, I know it's upside down, but we had to do this part and this part, and then we had to finish that part. So there was like a lot of pieces left. All we had done was mainly that part right there. So You know, it didn't take me very long to get it done at all. I'm getting them done quicker. That's a good thing. And it says spiders specials. See, I didn't know what that was. Y'all, look at this. I didn't know what this was. Hang on. Right here. It says spider specials. I thought that was a plant, but it's not. It's a spider. I thought it was a flower part, actually. But it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess it was the shape of a spider, huh? There's all kinds of whimsical pieces. There's a heart shape. A lot of cool pieces on this. I'm trying to think of the other whimsical piece I saw. Yeah, signs are going by. Just ignore them. But there's a heart right there. And there was a spider right there. And then there was a flower piece. Wherever it went, I don't know. It was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was down here in a brown area. All the pieces. See how the pieces are messed up? That's one thing about the quality I don't really like about it. Is that some of the pieces mess up. Like that one, for instance. Right here. That's always been an issue with this. There's the flower piece right there. So there's like whimsical pieces. No, that's not the flower piece. Is it? But there is a lot of pieces that are different shapes, and that's not the flower piece. The flower piece is right there where the flower is. Yeah, right there. And if you look on the list, if y'all give me a minute, let me correct this. Let me see if I can find the 50 things that they're talking about looking for. Because, you know, I have never looked for the 50 objects that they were looking for. See if we can find them. If y'all want to help me find them, then go ahead. Y'all give me a minute. Let me get this list out. I never did this before. I do not write on my papers. I always. Alright. I gotta check this out for my next puzzle. Okay, I found the 50 hidden objects. Yeah, take that out. Gotta leave this open. Alright, so now we're looking for the 50 objects. A frog laying on a log, which is upside down. It's hard to see anything. It is hard to find anything when you're upside down. He's on a log somewhere. So all the frogs are on this piece right here. We'll come back to it. Yeah, he's right there, I think. Let me see if I can find my magnifying glass. I'm upside down, so it's really hard to see. So I'm gonna look for it like this. Okay, frog laying down on a log. Right there he is, right there, okay. 2 frogs playing seesaw, which is right there. Soccer ball, a beach ball, and a volleyball. A soccer ball, volleyball, beach ball. Okay. I see the soccer and volleyball. And you have to look all over this thing to find it. That's what's cool about it. So, you got a whole list right here that you find. Beach ball would be in this beachy area, I would say. But y'all get the point. It is really cool. I mean, it's different than what I'm used to. I mean, it really is. 3 pumpkins. What is that? Is that one of the magic pillows? So, that's what you do. And, there is a sticker on there. I don't know what the sticker's for. I don't know it doesn't say anything about the puzzle. It says, when you do it, it says hello from the Magic Puzzle Company. We're a small team of artists and musicians, and our dream is to make magical experiences for all people around the world. We're so grateful that you chose to spend your time with the Forest Feast. We'd like to personally thank you for your support. This is a new kind of puzzle, and it will be a little different from anything you've ever done before. For this particular puzzle, we recommend using the reference art while you work. We've included 2 matching art posters so multiple people can work at the same time. If you'd like to see our next experiment or find out first when we make new puzzles, blah 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 blah. Yep. So that's what it does. So it didn't take me very long to get it done. It is pretty interesting. What do y'all think about it? I mean, it is very, very challenging sometimes when you don't know what you're working on. You don't know, the edge pieces are really confusing because there's so many more edge pieces than what you think in a normal standard puzzle. You know, you only got like one edge, 4 sides, and that's it. And then if you don't have, this one has different edge pieces, and it's really confusing. And it can play tricks on you a lot, especially when you don't know where they go on the inside. And that's why they come with a reference, because it doesn't show you where the lines are. It doesn't show you none of that. It just shows you the puzzle itself. So it doesn't show you the inside or how the lines go. It does not do all that. And that does get confusing for people who doesn't really understand what they're doing. Get down. Boy, I got this up. So what do you guys think about this type of puzzle? Would y'all want to try it? Quit. Would y'all want to try this style puzzle if you was doing puzzles? I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing when I did Mystic Maze, but once I got the hang of it, I kind of learned, it's like, okay, I know what this is, and I know what to expect. I gotta take a picture. Yep. I always send it to people so they know that I did it. So what do y'all think? I mean, would y'all try to do something like this? Would y'all want to try? I mean, this would be kind of hard for you guys, I would feel, because the fact is that with the Mystic Maze, and I'm a puzzle expert, so with the Mystic Maze, that was even hard for me too as well, and I couldn't get it done, and I was like, where do I go? Because there's so many different areas and so many different lines and stuff. I didn't know what I was doing. I was really confused, and it threw me off because edge pieces, there's so many of them. If you look in this puzzle, there's so many edges. And I'm like, what in the world? I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So, would y'all want to try something like this one day? I mean, it is difficult. It is confusing at times if you don't know what you're doing. And you got to know, for this type of puzzle, you gotta be prepared for twists and turns, okay? Because like I said, it's not any puzzle that you've done before. It's way more difficult. I'm telling you guys, if you get this puzzle, I'm telling you, you better take warning of what it is. Because that goes in there, this goes in there. So this, I don't know what was in this now. The pieces were not in that. It was like a bunch of paperwork. And you have to read it all. And you all have to understand piece by piece what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can mess yourself up, that's what I'm saying. These puzzles are not made to be easier. I like the fact that it is a challenging
puzzle, but I don't like the fact that people who are just beginning puzzles, you know, people who are just starting out doing them, y'all, if y'all don't understand this, I wouldn't try it, you know, because there's a lot of things that you have to navigate with it. It's not the easiest thing in the world, you know, so I don't like the piece quality of it, because like I said, there's pieces that's falling apart. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, you know, because the quality of the pieces really suck. There's like a lot of pieces that are messed up in it. But other than that, I like the picture. I mean, it's very good. It's very nice. It's very detailed oriented. And I like the fact that it has a surprise ending, of course. And I just don't like the fact that the pieces are messed up. I mean, like I said before, they need to make better puzzle qualities, and they need to have puzzles that are built to last, because people want to take their puzzles apart and be able to redo them later, and they want to have that, you know, and they don't want to have to sit there and not have it again or not be able to do it, because I like doing my puzzles over and over again too, you know. I like to do them, you know, twice at least, but you know, not everybody's me. People glue them on a wall, but I like to do them twice, you know, so that way, if I do them twice, I can see if I get better or faster, or, you know, better or worse. So, that's what I do. And then the second time, I glue them together. So, this year, I want to tackle the same ones I already did, and then I'm going to see if I did better or worse. Because I want to see if I improve. Now, keep in mind that if you don't want to see this part, then y'all can turn it off. Because this is a spoiler alert. Y'all don't want to see it, then you don't have to. This is what it looks like. I like the hamburger. You got some lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cheese, and ketchup. And pickles. Ooh, I love my hamburgers. I love it. So, I'll say that's ranch because I don't eat mayonnaise. So, who else is crazy like me who likes ranch? I mix ranch and ketchup together. I know it sounds weird, but it's good. I'm telling you. Y'all don't knock it too sharp. I can't have mayonnaise, so I eat my ranch and I eat ketchup together. And boy, I dip my fries in that, and it's really good. I'm telling you. I know some secret recipes I can try. It's really good. But without further ado, y'all guys have a good night. It is complete now. And y'all let me know what you think of it. Leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. We got more coming. So, when we get to Switch 2, we'll be doing the Switch 2 review and the games review. So, y'all have a blessed night. If y'all just joining my channel, I'm sorry, the puzzle's already done. We already done completed it. There's a lot more coming. So, that's what the spill was. It was a drink and it spilled. See? It wasn't a river, it was just a drink. So, y'all please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being supportive. And thank you guys for being loyal to me. Staying with me all this time. If we keep going at this rate, we'll beat my record of what I did last year. So, without further ado, I'm going to get off the phone. Tomorrow, I'm going to do Ravensburger Kitty Cat Puzzle. And I'm going to work on that tomorrow. So, I'll probably be live at 4 o'clock tomorrow-ish. 4 o'clock-ish. So, y'all be looking for that. We're going to start the other one tomorrow. So, y'all have a blessed night. We did complete this. It took me 3 days. So, y'all have a good night. If you're cold, stay warm. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye.